could be talking to Pierre at any point in time and your energy goes up.
Pierre is the best seller I've ever seen in my life.
He was a very competitive man and wanted to win.
In a way, he kind of saved my life a little bit.
There's an art to winning, and he knew the art to winning.
I felt so welcome from the day one with him, and there's something about him that made you feel comfortable.
He loved all our families, and I think that was part of his recipe.
I know he's not with us today, but somewhat he is.
DNVR is here in Toronto for the 2023 Hockey Hall of Fame ceremony. We're here to honor a great man, Pierre Lacroix, after 25 years as a player agent. He ushered in an era of Quebec Nordiques and Colorado Avalanche hockey that stayed competitive atop the standings for over a decade. Our first stop was Scotiabank Arena in downtown Toronto, where the Maple Leafs were holding morning skate before their game against the Vancouver Canucks. And where we caught up with our first group of interviews: Adam Foote, Rick Tocchet, and Brad Treliving.
He's one of those guys who just had the word presence comes to mind. Like he had such a big presence.
He had a lot of presence, like when you walk in a room.
You know, you walk into a room, he'd command a room, and you know, just a real professional man.
You know, classy guy, but he carried that, which was good for us, a team like ours, with a great core, and there's a lot of good players in there, and he was able to be that principal figure.
For Pierre's will to win, there was not one little small thing he would do. Like if it was the food, he wanted the food better. It's the way you travel. He wanted no excuses for players. I've taken that, and kind of my philosophy is we want the players to have, you know, the nutritional aspect of it, or the way they travel. So that comes from Pierre, because he wanted no excuses, and he gave the players everything. And I think that's why the standard of Pierre Lacroix and why his legacy lives on.
There's an art to winning, and he knew the art to winning. He was skillful in the sort of the art of the deal, and dealing with people, and seeing the big picture, and creating an organization, and creating sort of that family atmosphere.
He loved all our families, and I think that was part of his recipe, connecting the families and the wives with a tough schedule, and us having a good team going deep for 10 years in the playoffs. He did a really good job keeping it balanced for us. That's why so many people showed up for Pierre's deal. It's too bad he's not here to see it, but it's a special moment and well deserved. We're all excited that this happened for his family too.
Yeah, come down, yeah. Hey, good luck, man.
Good luck. Thank you.
Honestly, good luck, man.
Thank you very much.
See you around.
Nice meeting you.
Enjoy the rest of the week.
After morning skate, we decided to walk a few blocks from Scotiabank to the Hockey Hall of Fame, where we got our first look at some of the newest additions from this year's class. Before our day ended, we met up with Michel Goulet, a former Nordiques player and director of player personnel for Pierre for several years.
Okay, that was really nice to see you all, you guys. Have a great day.
Shut the door.
Shut the door. The way he approached life, the way he finds solution, the way he's really a guy that want to make sure you don't miss anything. He want to make sure you eat well. Like the kids, like his kids, you know. I mean, they always have the best food, and it's just an amazing person to be around in your life. Quebec Nordiques moved to Denver, and that's why Pierre called. He said, "I want you to come work for me." I say, "Oh, I'm so ready." And in a way, he kind of saved my life a little bit, because otherwise you just, you feel you can't do anything, or you're kind of depressed a little bit, or whatever it is. I never felt like that, but in a way, it just helped me just the transition from playing hockey to, to regular life, I guess.
And now, into the Hockey Hall of Fame in the Builders category, represented by his wife Coco, Pierre Lacroix.
The 10 year he was as a manager, I mean, in my brain, he was the I would say the kingpin of the league. He was like, he was always thinking, and always the winning stretch that we have with the Avalanche was outstanding. It was just so much fun. And he's the kind of leader that he makes the lady who serve at the restaurant, or the ticket salesperson, or whatever, as important as anybody in the organization. And that was his style to do that. And it was just an amazing way of appreciate the little you can do to win hockey games.
Do you wear it? See, I wear it facing me.
This is what I don't know.
Well, he meant everything for us.
We should have been here for this induction.
Absolutely.
So, with that, Coco, Lacroix family, thank you so much for having us tonight.